All right, let's take another caller. Peter in Vancouver, go ahead.
Hey, good afternoon. Catherine, you are the best host.
Thank you.
David, I'd like to ask you about NFI, New Flyer Industry. It has a sharp drop today after it announced that the three-quarter 2016 orders and backlog are down slightly, and the guidance of the aftermarket business is reduced to flat from 5% previously due to higher demand for new buses. I have a small position at $41. Should I buy, sell, or hold? Thank you very much, David.
Peter, that's a very well put question. So look, this is a stock that's come from $15 almost straight on a rope to $44. It's been consolidating over the course of the summer with the market. So given that we have been in a relatively illiquid market, when you get a piece of news like that, it has an impact on the stock. So the stock is now trading right down into support. I would say there's strong support in around $34, $35, $36. If it can hold here, I would stay in the stock. If it breaks those levels, that's where my exit would be. If we were in a market that had been flying over the course of the last 3 months, then I would say, well, relative performance has been weak, but it hasn't been. It's basically been performing in line with the market. Now, it's not a small concern when a company says that their backlog is slowing down. It's something you have to take a look at fundamentally. But I would say, given what's been going on in the backdrop of the market, given the fact that it's into support, I would give it a few days and see if it holds support. If it were to break sort of $35, I'd move on.
Okay. All right. Let's take another caller. Chris in Mississauga, go ahead.
Yes, thank you for taking my call. Catherine, I just want to tell you, you're always so prepared and you're always so informative. You're doing such a wonderful, wonderful job.
Thank you.
And my question is on JO. It's the coffee ETF. And I just bought 1,000 shares today and might consider buying a little bit more. So what do you think of the stock? And thank you for taking my call. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Great. So Chris, as you mentioned here, there's a number of ETFs that allow you to participate in what's going on in some of the various commodity markets. At Barometer, I run a global macro fund that only uses ETFs, long, short, to invest across asset classes. And right now I have a pretty good sized sugar position, if you can believe it, SGG ETF. Some of these commodities are behaving quite well. And I think technically the coffee ETF looks quite attractive. Coffee prices had been quite weak for a couple of years, and they've made a nice turn here. I would say technically the group looks good, and the coffee ETF looks attractive. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't own that. Okay.
We're going to be back with David Burrows. He's President and Chief Investment Strategist of Barometer Capital Management, taking your questions about North American large cap companies. You can call us toll free at 1-855-326-6266.